Ever wondered why some people think and behave differently than others? This curiosity brings us to the fascinating concept of neurodivergence. To put it simply, neurodivergence refers to a variation in the human brain concerning sociability, learning, attention, mood, and other mental functions. It's like a refreshing reminder that our brains aren't cookie-cutter copies of each other, but each one is unique just like we are. Imagine, if you will, a forest filled with different types of trees. There's the towering oak, the resilient pine, the vibrant maple, and countless others. Each tree grows differently. Some shoot up straight and tall, reaching for the sky, while others twist and turn, exploring the space around them in unique patterns. Each tree has different needs. Some thrive in the bright sunlight, while others prefer the cool, shadowy undergrowth. Each tree contributes differently to the ecosystem. Some provide homes for countless creatures, while others enrich the soil with their fallen leaves. Just like these trees, each of us as individuals grow differently. Our brains develop in their unique ways, influenced by our genes, our environments, our experiences. We have different needs. Some of us learn best in a bustling, lively environment, while others prefer quiet solitude. We contribute differently. Some of us excel in analytical tasks, while others shine in creative pursuits. And just as a forest thrives with its diversity of trees, each playing its essential part in the ecosystem, our society thrives with the diversity of our minds. The neurodivergent among us bring fresh perspectives, innovative ideas, and unique approaches to the table. They challenge the status quo, push boundaries, and drive progress forward. They remind us that there's not just one right way to think or learn or interact with the world. So, neurodivergence is about celebrating the diversity of human minds. Just like we celebrate the diversity of trees in a forest, it's about recognizing and valuing our unique strengths and challenges and understanding that our differences don't make us less. They make us, us. Did you know that there are different types of neurodivergence? Let's delve into a few. First on our list is autism. This is a developmental disorder that affects how a person perceives and interacts with the world. Often individuals with autism may face challenges in social interaction and communication, but it's important to remember that autism is a broad spectrum. It can manifest in unique ways, and it's not uncommon for those with autism to possess remarkable abilities in certain areas, like memory recall or pattern recognition. Next, we have ADHD, short for Attention Deficit Hyperactivity Disorder. This neurodivergent condition affects attention span, impulse control, and can also lead to hyperactivity. People with ADHD may find it difficult to stay focused on a single task or to sit still for extended periods. However, on the flip side, they can often hyper-focus when engaged in tasks they are passionate about. Then there's dyslexia, a learning disorder that affects reading, writing, and spelling skills. People with dyslexia often struggle with recognizing words and decoding them quickly and accurately. But don't be fooled. Dyslexia has nothing to do with a person's intelligence. Many successful people, like renowned director Steven Spielberg, have dyslexia. Tourette syndrome is another form of neurodivergence. This is characterized by repetitive movements or unwanted sounds known as tics that can't be easily controlled. You may have seen portrayals of Tourette's in media where characters shout obscenities, but this only happens in a small percentage of cases. And lastly, We have bipolar disorder, a mental condition that causes extreme mood swings, including emotional highs, known as mania or hypermania, and lows or depression. It's a roller coaster ride of emotions, but with proper support and treatment, individuals with bipolar disorder can lead fulfilling lives. These are just a few examples of neurodivergence. There are many more, reminding us of the vast diversity of the human mind. Have you heard any myths about neurodivergence? Well, it's about time we debunk some of these misconceptions. First off, one of the most common misunderstandings is that neurodivergence is a disease. It's not. Neurodivergence is simply a different way of processing information and experiencing the world. It's like being left-handed in a right-handed world. There's nothing inherently wrong or disease about being left-handed, right? It's just a different way of doing things. Another widespread myth is that neurodivergence is something that needs to be cured. This couldn't be further from the truth. Neurodivergent people don't need a cure because they're not sick. What they need is understanding and acceptance. Just as we don't try to cure someone's personality or their eye color, we shouldn't attempt to cure someone's neurodivergence. People often mistake neurodivergence for a lack of intelligence. This is a gross misunderstanding. Neurodivergent individuals can be as intelligent, if not more so, than their neurotypical peers. They often think in unique and creative ways that can lead to extraordinary achievements. Think of Albert Einstein, a dyslexic, or Elon Musk, who has Asperger's syndrome. Both are examples of highly intelligent individuals who are neurodivergent. Another misconception is that all neurodivergent people are alike. This is as incorrect as saying all people with brown hair are the same. Neurodivergence encompasses a wide range of experiences and abilities. No two neurodivergent individuals are the same, just as no two people are the same. Lastly, some people believe that neurodivergence is a modern invention or a result of today's fast-paced society. This is not true. Neurodivergence has always existed. It's just that our understanding and recognition of it has improved over time. These misconceptions can cause harm and lead to stigma. It's important to counter them with facts and understanding. Let's remember, neurodivergence is not a disease to be cured, but a difference to be understood. What does it mean to live as a neurodivergent individual? Life as a neurodivergent person is a blend of unique challenges and strengths that make the experience distinct. It's like walking on a path less traveled, where the terrain might be tough, but the view is spectacular. Imagine being a person with dyslexia. Reading might seem like trying to decipher a cryptic code where letters and words jumble together, making it hard to make sense of the text. This can make routine tasks like reading a menu at a restaurant or a signboard on the street a bit more challenging than for the average person, but that's just one side of the coin. On the flip side, many people with dyslexia are known to be excellent problem solvers. They can think outside the box, connect dots that others might not see, and come up with innovative solutions to complex problems. It's as if their brains, while struggling with words and letters, have become adept at seeing patterns and connections that elude others. This is just one example. Each type of neurodivergence comes with its own set of challenges and strengths. Someone with ADHD might struggle with focusing on a single task, but they might excel in a high-energy, fast-paced environment where multitasking is the norm. A person on the autism spectrum might find social interactions challenging, but they might have an incredible ability to focus and excel in their area of interest. Living with neurodivergence is a journey of self-discovery, patience, and resilience. It's about learning to navigate through the challenges while harnessing the strengths. It's about understanding that the brain works differently and that's okay. It's about recognizing that being different doesn't mean being less. It's about celebrating the uniqueness of the experience. So, while it's true that being neurodivergent can come with its challenges, it's equally true that it also comes with unique strengths. It's about embracing the whole package, the struggles, the triumphs, the differences, the similarities, and everything in between. Being neurodivergent can come with its challenges, but it also comes with unique strengths. How can we embrace and support neurodivergence in our society? Well, it starts with understanding. Neurodivergent minds are not broken or damaged. They are simply different. They process information and experience the world in ways that are unique and fascinating. Once we understand this, we can start to appreciate neurodivergence for the diversity and richness it brings to our society. Acceptance is the next step. It's important to remember that being neurodivergent is not a choice. It's a fundamental aspect of a person's identity. Acceptance means acknowledging and respecting this identity and treating neurodivergent individuals with the same kindness and respect we would want for ourselves. It also means challenging stereotypes and biases and standing up against discrimination and stigma, but understanding and acceptance alone aren't enough. We also need to make accommodations for neurodivergent individuals to ensure they have the same opportunities as everyone else. This can mean many things, from providing additional support in schools to making workplaces more flexible and inclusive, to creating safe and welcoming spaces in our communities. In schools, this could look like offering additional tutoring, using different teaching methods, or providing more breaks for students who need them. It could also mean training teachers to understand and support neurodivergent students, and to create a classroom environment that celebrates all kinds of minds. In workplaces, this could mean offering flexible working hours, allowing for remote work, or providing quiet spaces for employees who need them. It could also mean implementing diversity and inclusion policies and encouraging a culture of respect and understanding. In our communities, this could mean creating safe and inclusive spaces where neurodivergent individuals can be themselves. It could mean organizing events or activities that cater to different needs and interests, or simply fostering a community spirit that values everyone for who they are. By understanding and accepting neurodivergence, and by making these important accommodations, we can create a world where everyone's mind is celebrated. A world where neurodivergent individuals are valued, not in spite of their differences, but because of them. A world where everyone, regardless of how their mean works, can thrive and succeed. By understanding and accepting neurodivergence, we can create a world where everyone's mind is celebrated.